And coming into tonight, we know this superstar is focused on creating a stir in the women's division.
And then we've got the self-proclaimed prodigy across the ring, Roxanne Perez.
It may be self-proclaimed, Saxton, but Roxanne backs it up every time she sets foot in the ring. At such a young age, Roxanne's already proven herself as the yardstick by which other superstars should be measured.
While mounting him and just punching it away. And a big slap. She might want to turn her attention back to the match at hand. Corey, what's one thing Roxanne needs to focus on in this match?
Above all else, Cole, Roxanne's going to need to focus on her ability to adapt. It's arguably Roxanne's greatest strength as a competitor, and it's allowed her to always have an answer, no matter the opponent.
Ooh, DDT! That shot from Perez was like a bolt of lightning.
And Roxanne's spirits are running high now. Roxanne Perez. Pop rocks! Starla looks out of it. Perez making it no secret what her intentions are.
Shoulders down. And the drought is over.
Here is your winner, Roxanne Perez.
And we're about to get things going here with the young and hungry Roxanne Perez, the self-proclaimed prodigy.
Well, Roxanne's body of work speaks for itself. This is a superstar who knows what it takes to be a winner, what it takes to be a champion here in WWE. That's what puts Roxanne a cut above a number of her colleagues, even at such a relatively young age.
Yeah, Corey, Perez has proven herself to be extremely driven, extremely tenacious, and we're somehow only still scratching the surface of what this young woman can do.
That all said, she's facing off against a woman who's been more than willing to go the extra mile. I'm talking about a woman who we've seen push her own limits time and time again.
Oh, from the rope. That'll hurt. DDT.
Roxanne just lining her up and knocking her down. Roxanne Perez with pop rocks. Starla looks out of it.
Roxanne even more determined than ever now.
Does she think she's in a pose-off or something? This is a wrestling match. Makes the cover. And then finally gets a win.
Here is your winner, Roxanne.
A relatively untested superstar in WWE, she has made big waves since landing here.
She's made it rough waters for all the other superstars in the women's division. Rocking the boat could lead you to capsizing, though.
Certainly a dangerous game she's been playing, ruffling the feathers of anyone that crosses her path.
But across the ring is a prodigy. The prodigy, to be more exact, Roxanne Perez. Youth and experience don't usually go hand in hand, but they do for Perez. Think about all that Perez has accomplished at such a young age. Most people don't accomplish even a fraction of that in twice as much time.
There it is! Reversal!
Oof, kick right to the gut. And there was a little extra emphasis on that one.
This goes to show you how bad Perez wants it.
All right, we got it the first time. Let's get back to business.
Roxanne Perez looking for Pop Rocks. Starla looks out of it.
Cover. And the streak of defeat ends.
Here is your winner, Roxanne.
Hey, this thing is underway. Roxanne Perez here tonight for singles action, the one they call the Prodigy.
Wise and experienced beyond her years, Perez is everything she claims to be in the ring and possibly even more. It's hard to believe there was ever a time that Perez was seen as an underdog.
Very true, Corey. Roxy has more than made a name for herself at such a young age, and she somehow still has so much more ahead of her in her career.
Yeah, but chopping at the bit is a superstar who's felt underrated and underappreciated as of late. And it's time for her to make everyone remember just how good she really is.
Okay, now she's rubbing salt in the wound. Does she think she's in a pose-off or something? This is a wrestling match.
Roxanne Perez with Pop Rocks. Will Perez take advantage? Perez pausing to soak up the adulation.
Into the cover. And the dry spell has come to an end.
Here is your winner,